So hey all, and welcome back to Dragon's Quest. Right, we've got a quest here before we head out. We're going to do it. Oh dearie me, what am I going to do? Oh, this isn't young B. You've come along just at the right time. I've got a favour to ask, you see. The other day I was putting my lap, and you know, messing around as you do what? Yeah, well, anyway, he got a flurry feather that he loves, and well, full of time, I managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'm gonna get it myself, but I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fella, so I was wondering if you'd mind climbing up there and getting it back for me. You'll do me a huge favour, I'm telling you. Will you accept this quest? Yes, we will. Oh, I knew you'd help me out. You always paid attention to what the priest said in church, you know. The stuff about always being kind to others. You're a fine fellow and no mistake. Now, there's no time to lose. My son is desperate to get his beloved feather back. Hurry up, over to your shed. I'm sure you'll be able to climb onto your fair share of the roofs by just something to clamber up onto and impression B to get jump up there. Once you found that flurry ferry, bring it back here, and I'll see if I can get another something in return. Best of luck. So we get this one. Okay. It's up on our shed. It's up there, we can see it. Now we know how to get up there now. Yeah. Up one, up two, up three, up four. Oh, we've even got a chest here. We've got a chest first. The feather can wait. Bum, 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 bum. So we got 50 gold. Okay, and we get the feather. It's a nice little view, isn't it? Yeah. Should we just stay up here now and looking pretty? Yeah. Yeah. There's pumpkins. Pumpkin stew. It's a pity I can't kick the chickens. I know. I shouldn't do this. Ah, there you are. It looks like you got my feather. Would you mind letting me have it? Okay. I hand over there. Thanks, I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. Oh, and before I forget, here's something little extra in return. We sleeping glasses. And that's not all. I've got a tip for you. I hope you'll find it useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, look for a purple speech bubble above their head. Well, you know that. Listen to what they say and see if others can do anything to help. It pays attention to be kind to others. Sorry. But don't feel that you, just because someone's sharing their woes with you, you have to help them out right away. You can always come back when you feel a bit like a change of pace. And if you're not sure what to do next, anyway, thanks B. I really owe you one. Now, just remember, whatever's waiting for you up the road, be kind to others, and you'll do just fine. Yay! Quest complete. Right, so we're going to be going up to the village entrance. So Heliodor's at the top, so we're just going up that way. So we've got what I think. Oh, we needed to. So that's the way for it, because it doesn't have actually changing. It's a bit fuzzy wuzzy, isn't it? So yeah. We'll get everything else done as we get further in. At the moment, we really don't need it. I wonder if we can sneak into a housey. Is there anything in here we can get? Nah, you know. Really isn't much to do with breaking and all that. The church is over there. It's fine, but we're just going to make our way out to Heliodor. So this is on to Heliodor. If we go, we just check the here. Oh yes. Oh, there's the doggy. These will be a message from the mayor. These are for the messages and job balls. Once we get to them. He's a good doggy. He's a good doggy. Good. What's the matter, girl? Is someone there? I'm sorry. I don't want to speak to anyone right now. Could you come back in a bit? Okay. Well, I know. I can't. No, I can't say. Big muscle man. Hello. Did you want to speak? Some advice from one bloke to another. Keep in mind that
On the job, no matter how fierce the fighting gets, you can stay focused. The more you get what, the more focus you get. And before you know, you're all pepped up. Then you'll be full of beans. Whenever you're pepped up, you're stronger, faster, and better at everything. Everything. There ain't a feeling like it. Go on, my boy, son. Get out there and pep yourself silly.
No, I don't think so. Hello, Mother. Oh, there's too many people here. So this is it, my little soldier. Ready to leave it? You might not be back for a while. Hope you said all your goodbyes, so you ready? Yes, mums. Well, off we go then. Off you go then. There we go.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries, of all things. You know who the Luminary was, of course. The legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the Luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way. And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
Oh, you travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Goodbye. Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you. It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
So, horses are incredibly convenient to cover large amounts of ground in very little time. You call it, but you sometimes have to, as you can only explore on foot. Don't despair though. Ringing a bell of the many selling bells dotted around Erdrea will soon bring your faithful friend galloping back to your side. So you can actually dismount at any given time. So this is the map. So that is where we are now. So as you can see, we're down at the bottom. So you got Emerald Forest there. Thing is it's maybe useful just to actually walk for a while and actually get your levels up, because you want to. I know it might seem silly or whatever to say to somebody, you're going to want to increase your levels rapidly, especially in the RPG. So one thing I always do, if you check my main channel, I always do, and people say to me, how the hell have you done that? And I go, well, because I'm so far advanced that things are immaterial. Like I said, this is a secondary channel, so it's only for JPRGs, and I want to differentiate the two channels now. Yeah, so I know it's the one starting to pull up, but I really do want to differentiate. So as you can see there's the map menu. So maps are there, and there's the world map. So that is the world map. It's quite big. It's actually a lot bigger than you think it is. Okay, so we've got nearby quests. There isn't any relevant in the area. Sparkly spots. As you can see, there's quite a few sparkly spots, which is worth actually investigating as you go, because you will actually get them. Nearby areas. So we've got cobblestone and things, this and all that. But the rest of it, we will be. I can talk to him while we're here. There you are. The mayor asked me to teach you a thing or two about horses, maps. So, okay, now you see the bell here. If you give it a ring, a fine steed will gallop up out of nowhere, just like that. Good to remember if you're free to get sore. And if you're lost and tired, just push X to take a look at your map, and what I just showing you what I've shown you now, and M with all these sorts of useful information. I'm sure it's all written in the list of travelers tips in your backpack there, but you can go over those things too often. Okay, so out we go. Thing is that it does move quite a bit, so yeah, even without the galloping, yeah, you can actually see how quick it moves. So sometimes it's worth to go on your feet. So if you remember, if we bring it up now, if we go into the map menu and we go for sparkly spots, there is one just around the corner here, yeah? So we need to, it's around here, I think. I can't remember where it was. Let's bring this up again. So it's in here. I can't remember what it is. We got caught. See, I'm looking for that sparkly spot. I don't see it. There it is. So we got a winger charm. So, and it is worth taking on these enemies as we go. So we're going to go take on the enemies as we go. We're going to dismount. I'm quite happy to wander around. It's what I do. It's... Oh, look, there's a crow. Yeah. So you can actually keep on leveling up and do those sort of things. Just make your way across. So if we go here, we're going to go through the archway here and to the tunnel. This game, a lot of people had to go because it was a direct port across and a lot of the graphics. Yes, it does hit your GPU. I'm using it. I have a Super 280, and it's still running around 90, in between 86 and 95%. Sometimes it spikes at 100%. It can be a bit tedious. Yeah. Which is, I don't understand why, because of what it is. I think it's because it was a bit of bad porting in it. So it's like all these things, you can keep on taking all these things on if you want. or just make your way through. But if you're new to this type of game or stuff like that, I would actually hit everything, and I mean seriously hit everything as you go through. And you can look for sparkly points and things, this and all that, which will give you different things. And we're coming up to a camp. Now these things here, these little cacti things, can be a bit of a nightmare if you don't get them killed quick. So it's called a cruel cucumber. So I'm not going to mess with those ones. They can actually be a bit of a pain in the bum if you're not careful. Because if we go for the, if we don't do the thing now, so you're going to see if I don't do this right. But then again, I'm slightly over leveled, I think, anyway, so. Yeah, I think I should have actually be. These ones are, I think, around level 2. See, because they're completely freaking ignoring me. Yeah, they have no interest in me, so. So down there is the river, as you can see. So that's down that way, and then the other one's across the bridge. Now, this is, I think this is a bridge quest.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith! That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
So the camping does come prevalent. So we're going to have a couple of looks. So we're going to have a look at her first, and then we'll have a look at the camp. So, strange voice, awkward. So, you can get a confession, a derivation, which learn how much experience party members need to reach the next level. Okay. Resurrection, revive one, purification, poison, benedictine, remove curses. So this is a wise benefit can be heard. If faithful, you need 81 experience to reach the next level. So we don't need any of that. So that's basically what that one is. Like he says, it's a mini church, and this is your campfire. So in here, you can ask the statue for help, which records all the elements and records the adventures. So, so the confessions is a save. Basically, that's what it is. So this is the only save apart from the manual save, the automatic saves that when you're out and about. So you just click in, and then it will. We're going to go all the way back up to the. Let's do that one. Yes, we want to save. So I need to get rid of all these other saves in the thing. So, so that's the Heliodor campsite. Okay. And then that lets us rest. And then we go back to the main screen. And that's what that does for the save. And then you can come back in when you need to, yeah? And then each time you come in, it's going to give you this. It's going to give you an overview in case in case it's been a while since you've touched the game, which is actually quite a nice little thing to be put in the game. I do like that because, yeah. Right. Okay. So we look at the map. There is nothing else here, so we need to go up to the top end. So he's not really going to give us much information. And all that. So we go back out on the road and it's going up north. We can go towards Elemental Forest, but it's not really that big of an issue, to be honest. These are, oh, they did go for us this time. Okay. Right, I don't have much choice here. I have to go for a flame. I know it seems like because those early things I got at the beginning of the game was a bit thing, but the thing is so we've hit a zone now. You can see that we're okay now. So we're going to be fighting all the way through this, even though I'm still OP slightly. These ones are just at the lower end of my thing. I do have those two for Majori and all that, so it gives me extra oomph. And you can actually buy them. I got them as part of the start of the game, so of the DLC, you know what I mean? So critical hit. Shows you those ones, if you weren't ready and you weren't geared up to the level I'm geared up, they would really do you some damage. Now we've got a frog here. Now frogs, again, there's a sparkly down there. Let's go get the sparkly while we're at it. We can see. It is worth going and getting these things. They can give you quite a little bit of nicey things, but it's just looking for them. So water, and it also helps with crafting. So the mini-map's up now, which I'm quite happy with. So it looks like the mini-map looks like it disappears in select areas, but I'm not sure. Yeah, on the tactics as well, you can let the AI take over, but the thing is, it's just been freaking pointless because you don't learn much. If you know what I mean, you won't learn that much. And you really need to learn, especially when you come up against boss fights. If you try to just not to let the AI do this, I'm being serious, you are going to get ripped apart once you get to the bosses. Yeah. So as we can see, we're going to go through here now. So we're on our way to Heliodor. Heliodor, the road to Heliodor. Right, we're gonna get that one. See, I picked a fight with a big one. But it's lucky I have that bringing back health as well. Because that would have taken away that one fight alone there with that one. But if I didn't have that on my jewellery, the card, I'd have lost about half my health. Yeah. So you watch. So, and I'll show you after this one. So we're at 25. So we get 3 back. We're up to 28. Right. And that'll take away 5. So down to 23. But that gives me 3 back. Yeah. So that would have been a 12 hits without this. And I'll show you what I've got. No, because I'm gaining magicka and health back every time it's my turn. So what I've got basically is these here. So these are Clarion cards, and you can actually buy these, but I got them as a start because I got the extended version. So it gives healer, will give restore HP, and the supplicant, which is magic, will restore magic. Which is worth it. Now you're going to see this one is going to be a bit... We have to get rid of this one quick. See, we're not really doing much damage to this one. It was a fight I deliberately picked to show you. If I just stay on that, it can actually cause trouble. You've seen it was actually quite hard to take down to begin off with. So you really have to be careful who you pick fights with, especially if you're early on. I'm not playing with you, just leave me alone. It's the horse, yeah, a lot of people use the horse, but I'm not. I'm okay not using horses. Now I'm pepped up. Oh, am I annoyed? Oh, am I annoyed? So, this is why we're going to do it as well. So, if the character is attacked a lot or undergoes certain other trials and tribulations, they eventually enter an aggravated state, being known as pepped up, which boosts their martial might for a while. But nothing lasts forever. After several turns has passed, their light glows back to normal in their normal cells. However, any characters that are pepped up when battle ends will still be able to when the next battle begins. So if you can actually keep this up and do the chain bit, yeah. So I'm pepped up, and it should be in theory. I should be still pepped up. There we go. So there we go. We got a new spell learned. 3 skill points earned for a total of 3. Okay, we're gonna have to look at them. Which is heal. Okay, so skill points. Every time a party member levels up, they will earn some skill points. I have just hit level 5, I think, and it's not until here. So, as the name suggests, these can be used to acquire new spells and abilities. To use them, open up the character builder from the miscellaneous menu. Okay, yes, we're going to use those things, right. So, the character builder is where you can use skill points to teach your party members new skills and abilities and also improve their attributes. When you unlock a particular panel, the ones surrounding it will become available, expanding your options even further. Think about carefully what to unlock and work together towards the ultimate abilities. So, this is where it says is, don't try and do this and let the PC or the AI do it for you. You want to do this yourself because it will be me. I will go for the Holy Trinity because you've seen there was 4 slots, so you can have 4 characters. As far as I rightly remember, there's 4 characters. So you want to go for the Holy Trinity. You're going to want a tank, a healer, and a DD. So it depends on really which way you want to go. Now, my main characters, I'll go for a DD for this, and then I can have actually the tank as its own, and then the healer doing in the back end, healing away till its heart's content, and then the other DD pounding away as well. Yeah. So here we go. So this is this on this face of it doesn't seem much. No, so on here you've got like swords, great swords, the mastery. These open up. This is the start of it, but it will open up, and then the luminary skills. So on here, skills or stats will boost available to Yasra's chosen, and they're all different things. So we have 3 points. So what we're going to do is that one, flame slash, that will give us guard sword, and that will give us pep chance, including the chance of getting pepped up. So we're going to hit that one first. Okay. And that cost us 3. Yeah? So we've used all 3 just for that one to go. Okay? So we don't have any left, so we can't actually go in here. But see the luminaries, these different ones that are all unlocked. But we've got no points left at all. It cost us 3 to unlock one. But it's kind of cool. Yeah, and away we go. And in we go. And this is Heliodor. And that is a good place to leave it, I think. We just don't know what to say. So there's Heliodor. There's like all the different things. You've got the church and everything else and all that, as you can see. Yeah, you've got people, things. The purple ones are quests, which I would probably do. We'll go through that in the next one. Then we've got somebody with information. But for now, we'll leave that there. So thanks all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and put a like in the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, tally-byes for now.